I'm here with Dan Allen, who runs a spirituality program for the greatest alumni association in the world. Welcome to Notre Dame Day, Dan. I understand that the Alumni Association has a new award. Tell us about the Lennon Life Prize and the Chuck and Joan Lennon Gospel of Life Initiative.
Well, the Chuck and Joan Lennon Gospel of Life Initiative is the umbrella initiative under which we house a couple of programs, our Project Mom Baby Showers and the Lennon Life Prize. And basically, both of these are aimed at engaging our robust Notre Dame Club network and getting involved in a variety of pro-life ideas across the spectrum in keeping with our Catholic and Christian mission. The Lennon Life Prize itself is a new venture competition where we challenge clubs to come up with innovative and impactful ideas to assist local populations in their communities, such as the unborn and their families, the elderly and terminally ill, victims of human trafficking or abuse, the homeless, really any population whose human dignity might be at risk. They're welcome to serve.
Okay, and who took home the prize last fall?
So last fall we launched it, and we were really pleased to award funding to 8 clubs around the country. 5 of those clubs received $500 honorable mention awards. Those were Charlotte, Lake County, St. Joseph Valley, Staten Island, and Wichita. And then 3 clubs took home $5,000 each to execute their ideas, and those were Lehigh Valley, Indianapolis, and Greater Boston. Now, Lehigh Valley's idea was to work with pro-life education, prayer, and outreach, worked with 3 Catholic high schools in their area to host rosaries, masses, talks. They sent a record number of students to the March for Life in Washington, D.C., and then the club members and those students have been volunteering at crisis pregnancy centers in their area. The Club of Indianapolis has been focusing on food insecurity for students and families, and in preparation for the Christmas and holiday break, they actually packed 1,200 shamrock sacks filled with nutritious food for families with some food insecurity. That project was so successful that they're actually self-funding it next year. And then Greater Boston has been working with a program called the Boston Healthcare for the Homeless program. And they've been focusing especially on homeless women who are sometimes reluctant to come and seek care to take part in Saturdays at the clinic where only women come, and the clubs have been volunteering during those Saturdays.
Incredible. And of course, Chuck and Joan Lennon poured their heart and soul into the Alumni Association. Yes. And I imagine they have some involvement here. What's their collaboration with the program?
Yeah, I mean, they've been instrumental. Chuck really built the foundation for this. He was the executive director of the Alumni Association for 31 years, and the clubs really grew substantially in number during his tenure, and so we thought it only right to have this outreach go through the clubs. Chuck and Joan, we've been privileged to have them involved all the way as we've talked about the plans, what we were going to do. They were really excited about what we determined, and it's been even more gratifying to share with them the progress that we've made.
And what's the timeline for applying, and how can clubs watching this right now get involved this year? Yeah,
so last year we launched it. It took us through the fall to launch our first round, and then we simultaneously called for another round of applications to get on our updated time cycle of October to April. April is our Alumni Association Leadership Conference where we announce the awards, so we were just pleased to do that 2 weeks ago and announced 8 new clubs to take part in this. Cleveland, Dallas, Grand Rapids, San Diego, and South Carolina Midlands were the honorable mention awardees, and then the top award getters were Greater Louisville, Staten Island, and Wichita. So for those 8 clubs, we would encourage those people in those clubs locally to reach out, pay attention locally to find out how they can get involved. And for the other clubs, they're welcome to visit our webpage at clubhub.nd.edu/Gospel of Life. There, clubs actually can apply year-round to take part in these baby showers that I mentioned, as well as start the planning process. The best Lennon Life Prize ideas are the ones that come together after some discussion and planning. So it's never too early to start thinking about what their best ideas would be.
Outstanding. All right, thank you for this great information, Dan. And of course, we look forward to the many great things to come from the Lennon Life Prize.